welcome back once again. My name is Adam. I have Rusmin.
Hello.
Victor.
Hi everyone.
Thank you for joining us at this roundtable. And today we're going to talk about how you can save money. GST 9%.
Everything is so expensive.
Everything is so expensive.
My toast box now cost me $7. Used to be costing me about $6.50, $6.70.
Okay.
Yakun also the same thing.
So it's like it feels like more than a 1% jump because businesses have like raised prices.
Yeah, I think they include the inflation of their wages and all these. They just pass down to the consumer.
So last year was one round. Now it's another round. So we wanted to do a roundtable about ways that you can save money, but not saving money that you feel like it's a sacrifice because no one likes that. You want to save money in a way that doesn't really make a difference. Feels
Once
like
you upgrade, very hard to tell.
Yeah. So we're not going to give you a tip like take public transport because, I mean, if you can do a car, it's a lot more comfortable than taking the train, for example. Even though I love the MRT system, okay, don't get me wrong. I took the train here. Okay,
My kid.
I took the train here. So we're not going to give you tips like that. We're going to give you tips that feels like I save money and it's good. Okay. Alternatives. All right. So here's the first one: needs versus wants. I think this is the first principle concept that we need to understand before you kind of save money.
Yeah, I think when it comes to budgeting and saving money, right, this is really the most important concept because many times I think a lot of people cannot differentiate between needs and want. They every time thinks that this one they really need it, but actually it's a want, right? So I think the needs is like your daily stuff, right? Your food and the necessity, right? Your toilet paper, if you have kids, your diaper and all this. So these are your needs. Your wants are all those extra gadgets that you want in your house, right? So I think there's a rule where usually people set is like when you want to buy that thing, right, you don't immediately buy because sometimes when you immediately buy, it's very impulse, right? And a lot of times they say that it's sales, the timer is running, but actually I think they just want you to be impulse, right? But you wait maybe 30 days, maybe it's just a one, right? So I can share a story. So I have this Xiaomi robot vacuum at my house, right? I bought 400 plus, right? And it's doing a good job cleaning my house and mopping it, right? So the one day I saw this Roborock's vacuum. I was like, wow, okay, it's like they can help you to wash the mop and they can suck out the trash from the vacuum, right? The robot vacuum. Then you just need to clear it. I think once a month only. Okay, but my current Xiaomi, right? What I need to do is every time I have to refill the water, and I have to clear the trash, and after some time I have to clean the mop pad. Right? Okay. So that will actually do everything and refill the water for me, right? So I was thinking, wow, I really want this, man. I don't want to keep changing every 2 or 3 days and all this. Then when I look at the price, it's like 1,600, 1,700. I was like, wow, my Xiaomi is 100 plus only.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was very tempted. I was very tempted. Then I was telling my wife, I think I want to get this. My wife would say, you wait first. You wait for sales. I think that's my wife's tactic. She would say, you wait for sales.
Okay.
But after a few days, I just cool down. I said, it don't make sense to own this.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, your wife is saying that because you're the one doing it. You're the one cleaning everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's one way. Another thing is like, let's say you really have some needs, or really that one is really a need to your house, right? Instead of buying new products, which is usually more expensive, right? You can really go to Carousel to buy pre-owned products. Okay, one thing I realized about Carousel is that there's really a lot of sellers, right, who sells the product at very, very good condition and is way cheaper than the original price, right? I mean, that is really a bargain and you're not sacrificing anything, right? Okay. Maybe it's just one time or 2 time usage only, right? And it's as good as new. Right.
Yeah, I think speaking of this, I just bought a lens yesterday from Carousel, camera lens.
Lens, okay.
So it's an expensive hobby that I have also.
Okay.
I actually got it, I think the person only used for like 4 months and it's extremely good condition and it's still under warranty. Like for 15 months.
Yeah.
Okay, and I bought it for like 30% less than the original price.
Yeah.
And there's literally no difference. I mean, it's just
no different. It's exactly the same. I got the same receipt, so I can go to Sony warranty, to claim it.
Yep.
So it's a perfect place for you to find those items that are, I think for electronics personally, I may go there and find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think so. There's really no sacrifice in a sense. This is the tip that I want to share. Is that there's no difference.
It's a spend. It's actually a one actually, right? So it's just that I can get it at a much cheaper price.
All right.
Yeah, and after you're done with that and you feel that you need to change the lens, just sell it back.
Yeah, and I can sell it back, I think, at a break-even price. Not even at a loss.
Okay, even if you sell it for a loss, it's like you just used it for,
Yes.
you just paid for the usage period.
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. So you are just renting the item, right? You're not paying the full value. At least you get back some money, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, with needs versus wants thing is that I just recently moved, right? And this place came with a gas stove top, which I prefer using electric induction. So I was looking around for like a brand new induction top just to replace the whole thing, and it cost, for the particular one I wanted, it was like $4,000. That was like, I really waited for that because I was like, should I get that? And then I calculated the amount of gas that I could use with that $4,000. It would give me 8 years of gas. So it was like not worth it at all. So I was just like, okay, let's just use that and it's fine. So again, needs versus wants, a very important thing. Do wait a bit. Sometimes you have a tip where you put it in the cart and then you just
yes. So for the needs, I think like for my kids, usually we need milk powder, diapers. So what I will usually do is that I will wait out for 1 or 2 or 3. Nowadays,
sales thing,
nowadays the sales are almost every month. And not like last time you have to wait for Singapore great sales towards the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's almost every month. You got Prime Days, you got Black Friday, you got so many all these sales. So usually when you get those necessity items on platform like Shopee or Lazada, even Amazon, on the sales days you can actually get a huge saving of like 20-30%.
All right.
And you can get a merchant voucher, platform voucher. You stack everything and use a shop bag. It's also an app where I use it a lot.
Use a lot.
I can get 5% cashback on top of the vouchers.
Okay.
I just find you guys very interesting. You all can cut the thing and just wait. When I cut, I will buy. I'm a committed buyer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's why your wife is telling you, wait.
My wife will do the
You
cut.
have an impulse to buy things. So this is something that's really useful for yourself. I find it.
So I don't cut anything.
Okay. And the next tip that we have is this is one thing that I noticed, that after I got a lot older, I decided to just bring a bottle of water wherever I go.
Oh yeah.
Before you eat anything, you know. And then you save a lot of money because like drinks are so expensive. How much was your teh?
Iced lemon tea is $3 now.
Okay.
$2.50 it is.
Kopi O boss, I can't remember.
I think my iced lemon tea at the kopitiam was like
$2 plus something.
I mean $1.70, something that goes up to $2, and it's so expensive. And I realized it's like you don't really need it. You can just bring a bottle of whatever. It could be water or what, green tea inside, whatever it is, and you drink that. And it's really no sacrifice to me because I think after a certain age, right, you just don't want to drink all those drinks. It's just too sweet.
Actually, just take on average is $2. If you drink every single day, that would be $60.
And some of them have a bubble tea. It's like $5-6 a day, and it's like a shot of diabetes every time you drink. You know, so it's like I think bring a bottle of water is one of the best tips that it's healthy.
And you definitely save money.
Save money. Yeah, so that is one tip that I find it really, really useful. It's like going to the gym, you bring your bottle of your own stuff instead of buying the drink at the gym at the vending machine. No one does that. So same concept when you're going out at the office. I mean, for us, we stock stuff here over here, so we just take it from there. But you don't have to buy it yourself. But yeah, it's a great way to save money. All right, so next one is the library system in Singapore. So it's one of the best in the world. I think even in this digital age, I still find like I like reading physical books. There's a different feel to it.
I'm completely okay with iPad.
Okay.
So my iPad is really a good investment because I use it almost every day for hours.
Okay. You have a Kindle or is this iPad?
It's just news. Yes, I also do have like Libby, those free where library. It's almost like a library, online library. It's just that you can borrow for 30 days. You can read it, and then after that you auto read it. You can also listen to the audiobook right on the go or on the phone. Usually when I take public transport, I will just listen on the go and I learn stuff along the way. Instead of like not shopping TikTok or Instagram, which I see a lot on the train station.
It's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
So I think the library system is really one of the best.
They are not wasting time. They are watching this channel.
This is. I mean, we're not like 5 seconds. This is like if you watch this, it's 10-20 minutes, right? We want to learn something. I mean, I do have a library at home. Just want to say that I love books, but nowadays it's like before you buy something, you can always just borrow it if you really like that book.
Yeah, you buy it.
Buy it, display it. I mean, we have books here as well. I mean, what is that? Home pots. Those are free. All those books there.
They don't give any report.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all
now
electronic.
it's all digital as well. So the library is one of the best ways to save money and doesn't sacrifice as well.
Even for kids, I mean, for family with kids, for like instead of bringing them to indoor playground, you can bring them to the outdoor playground. Right? I mean, whether it's more rain or it's not hot weather, usually I bring my kids to like outdoor playground. And there are plenty of playgrounds in Singapore. I think Singapore probably has a different community, have different playground. You go to different HDB, you have different type of design. My kids love it.
Yeah.
And I bring them cycling. All these are free events. Yeah, but when it rains, then of course my kids are asking, hey, can I film me? And I won't go indoor playground, I have to pay for that.
Okay.
For me, I don't have no problem. My estate got 5 playgrounds. My own estate got 5 playgrounds.
Okay. For me, my kids are older, so you realize that they get older.
Yeah.
They don't want to go out.
Yeah. And I also realized that a lot of CC in Singapore, actually, they actually provide a lot of events that are a lot more affordable. Yoga session it just costs like less than $10.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very, very reasonable. So I think you can, instead of going for expensive gym membership that costs you $200 a month, you can go to those community gyms.
Some people would disagree with you though. That's a sacrifice because the commercial gym is different.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And it's a lot more crowded in the commercial.
I've been to it. It's
public
really
gyms.
very crowded.
So I do have a commercial gym membership, which I think is a great value for its price because it's a great gym. Okay. And if I go to the what's it called nowadays? ClubFit. What's this?
Active SG.
Active SG. It's called Active SG
yes.
now. That one is just.
I mean, they upgrade the place really good, but still a lot of people.
And stuff. So I think there's certain things that I don't want to script on.
No wonder you have a bigger muscle.
When you get old, it's not about getting big. It's about making sure your joints don't fall apart.
Oh yes.
You don't want to you just want to make sure you can move and stuff like that. But I enjoy working out. So the library is one thing. Like you say, outdoor playgrounds.
Yeah, and community events.
Okay. All right. So another thing that we want to talk about is grocery shopping.
Yeah.
One tip that we can share is that you don't want to grocery shop when you're hungry.
Yeah.
You start putting everything in.
Especially don't go to Don Donki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Every time I go in, I just come out with something.
You don't expect to buy it. You just want to walk through the thing, right?
They make it so messy. Then I was like walking around, see, hey, this is very interesting. Let's go buy it.
The thing about Donkey is it's a bit sneaky in a way that if it's a discount retailer, right?
Yeah.
But it's not exactly so cheap. And you go in, you start buying like sushi and sashimi, and then you walk out. Oh, $50. It happens all the time. So I love Donkey.
Yeah. I also love it.
I only go there for my sweet potato.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. But I'm a sucker for like fish, it's like, I'm gonna buy that. And then it's $10, $20 sometimes. But yeah, back to the point is basically you don't want to grocery shop when you're hungry because then you really start, right?
Yeah.
Just like whacking everything in.
Another thing is I think you can just buy those generic brands,
Oh yeah.
Right. So I think there's this 7-Eleven brand, Meadow, is it?
Meadows, yeah.
I mean, if you have craving for potato chips, right, the normal one is like maybe $3, $4, or maybe some are $5 plus.
Yeah.
Right, the Meadow one is like used to be $1, but I think now it's about $1.40 or $1.50.
Potato chips.
The truffle.
It's good, right?
Yeah, I think it's now about $1.40 or something, right?
Okay.
Or $1.50. Yeah.
Tastes just as good.
It's just as good.
Yeah. So I think these generic brands are like basically your supermarket chains, like
house brands.
Maybelline, house brands basically. So you have Meadows in I think Cold Storage.
Yep.
FairPrice, you have FairPrice. So these are basically exactly the same thing.
Yeah, and it's cheaper, just cheaper.
It's just cheaper. Yeah. So again, that's a great way to save money. No difference. And of course, you don't go in when you're hungry.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and also like for instance, let's say you have those like your needs like your toilet paper, your diapers and all this. Right? You can wait for like big discount and just bulk purchase and all this. Yeah. I do that also. Like
how many months of toilet paper do you store? Just curious.
No lah, not a lot lah, but just 3.
Or 3 rolls?
3 rolls, yeah.
Usually for me it's like 3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
Okay, yeah.
Milk powder.
I was watching this video on those bunkers where people think that the end of the world is and then they say they have everything there. Then one of the things that they don't have is toilet paper.
Yeah.
And they ask, why don't you have toilet paper? I said, if you stay here for like 10 years, the amount of toilet paper we have to store is going to be another bunker or something like that. So use water. That's funny, but I just wanted to share that with you. So yeah, okay. Because some people prefer using water, people than water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway. Yeah, okay, so there's another tip that we can share with you. Just don't, go in hungry when you go shopping.
Even when you go to the restaurant, when you're hungry, it tends to order a lot more.
Oh, is that okay?
Yeah,
do you do that?
My wife does it a lot. So nowadays I'm so hungry, and when we go to a restaurant, when you eat out, right, I will just order just 2 main ones first. Right, don't over order the sides. Or one we share. But by the time we finish, do you still want this? She usually say no.
Oh, okay. Usually what happens is that my kids, like say they eat something and I go, I'm still hungry. Oh, I think you will have that problem.
I won't have that very.
And then you can't wait for long.
Yes, correct.
And then the hunger signal, the brain gets the signal that, I'm full. Then, okay, they're not hungry.
I think this is only the problem for those who eat very fast.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you eat very slowly, I don't think you have this problem.
Yeah, but I don't do that when I go to a restaurant. I want to be hungry when I go to a restaurant. I just want to enjoy the food. I think food tastes better.
No, I always ended up eating everything finished. By the time I finish the food, I feel it's a bit torturing, because over order.
I don't do that. I don't go with double main. It's like still one main, one appetizer or two. And stuff like that. Yeah, I don't go in. It's like I'm gonna eat like 3 steaks. But yeah, okay. So these are tips. One more tip we can share with you is contribute to your CPF because it saves on taxes. So this is really up to you because there's like a financial situation where your income band is and all that. But for me personally, there's one time where I received some income and I decided not to place that under CPF. And then my tax bill came and it was a lot more than I expected. And I realized, I was a lot younger than that back then. I didn't really understand everything when it comes to the CPF system and all that. And I realized that, if I just contributed CPF or even a top up extra into your special account.
To the special account,
yeah, it saves me a whole bunch of tax money. Instead of paying the government, I'm paying myself. It's the same amount of money out in a way, but it's going to myself.
There is a limit on how much you can
there's a limit.
How much you can offset for your tax bill. I think about 8,000.
8,000.
That's for the top up.
For the personal top up, and on top of that, you can also top up for your parents who are not working.
Okay.
Alright, and I think additional, so total 8,000 in total about 16,000.
Okay. Yeah. So for me, I feel like this isn't a sacrifice because the money is just going to me.
Yes.
It's not going to.
And it convert that into a fixed income. Right?
It's a bond in a way, right?
Yeah, in a way, 4%.
So this is really up to you. Some people don't like putting extra money into the CPF. They're like, no, I just want to be in control. I'm totally fine with this because I think it's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
But it's really up to you. I think it's a great system to have as well. Yeah. Okay. Do you guys do that too?
Yeah. I do that too. So.
Yeah. Okay. So these are tips that we have. It's I don't know how many we shared. It's like here and there. 5. More than 5, I think, because it's been with the tips. I think we have like so many other tips as well. But we just want to share like tips where you feel like you don't have to sit.
Yes.
I don't know why I spoke Mandarin, but it's like you don't want to suffer. When you're saving money, you would have an option where you feel like this is fine as well. Okay. So anything you're going to share?
I think you probably have to keep track of your expenses. In order for you to save, right? If you don't know what you're spending, you don't know what how much you're actually.
You actually don't know if you actually save.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the most important part, and you have to do it on a day-to-day basis. Right? You're not going to remember what you spent last week. I can't remember what I spent.
I just pick up my credit card statement.
Oh no, I don't. I track the moment I spend.
Okay.
I track it, and then I know on a day-to-day basis how much I spend.
I used to do that. I couldn't keep it up, and then I realized I just whipped out my credit card statement, and then whatever cash I take out of my account, I just treat it as cash out. I don't have to break out what the cash is. But most of it, if I can pay using a credit card, I use that.
So whichever method you use the manager, you must track your expenses. Otherwise, if you don't know what you're going to spend. Right.
So I do it on a monthly basis because you do it daily. I do it monthly. I do track my expenses. I've been tracking it for I think more than 10 years.
I think more than 10 years.
And I can see my expenses going up. As you get older, lifestyle creep, inflation.
Especially when you have kids.
So you do need to keep track. Okay, so is there anything else you want to check out?
Just upgrade slowly.
Upgrade slowly?
Because once you upgrade, it's very hard to downgrade.
Okay, so we hope that these tips can help you save a bit more money when everything's like a bit more expensive, especially with GST, inflation, and stuff. Hopefully everything normalizes pretty soon. But yeah, I hope this is really helpful. So with that, my name is Adam. Roseman.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us once again. If you like this roundtable, please hit the like button. Tell us if we're doing a good job. Of course, subscribe to our channel. Many more roundtables coming up, and we'll see you again.